Today I'll be your chemistry teacher. Or, well, I'll tell you about Fine. Today I'll be your chemistry teacher. Or, well, I'm gonna tell you about some of the elements in Warframe. So today we're gonna learn everything you need to know about the elements. Now when you think of elements, do you think of fire, ice, water, earth, sky, electricity? You know, things from Spyro and Pokemon and all that good stuff that we all grew up with. You know what I'm talking about, the elements! You know, Impact, Puncture, Slash, the elements. No, those are not elements. Those are not elements. I mean, they're an element in the game, but they're not the elements we are gonna be talking about today. Today we're gonna be talking about 4 elements, and then we're gonna do some chemistry. Today we're talking about cold, electricity, heat, and toxic. All the things that make up our world, and all the things that also make up beautiful ways to kill our victims in Warframe, because they all have weaknesses to these effects. Now, what does cold do? Well, cold would do what you think it does. It's pretty much ice, and it will slow down enemies. You may have realized when blowing up barrels in Warframe that if you hit a ice barrel, you will get super slow, and if you hit an enemy and they get the status effect, that will basically happen to the same thing, where it slows down your speed probably about half or below half of the normal speed. That goes for shooting or reloading, walking, moving. Anything that you're doing will be slowed down, and that's a good way to be able to get your targets to stop shooting so fast, and well, they won't be able to run away. Our next element we have is electricity, which will chain to enemies just like you would think electricity does, but it'll also stun your enemies, making it a lot easier to be able to kill them because they'll be paralyzed for a few seconds, and you can be able to get those easy kills. Electricity is pretty self-explanatory and is also pretty awesome. Next up we have heat, which is pretty much fire, which will cause enemies to burst into flames, which will damage their health or their armor, and they will also go into a state of panic because, well, you're on fire and you're gonna freak out. You, as a Tenno, can also get your Warframe suits on fire pretty early on in the game too, because there's gonna be fire patches when you blow up ships. Yes, you blow up ships in Warframe. Last on our list is toxic, which will damage your health in due time, and well, this is what the Infested is known for and how they're able to kill you so easily, because these little stupid flying things will come over and they go pooh, and then they just fart everywhere and there's gas everywhere, and well, it hurts you really, and the mode that's, yep, they hurt a lot. Now these are just 4 elements. I mean, that's it. That's all there is, right? That's clearly all you can do, right? No, we need to get into some extreme chemistry. Yeah, extreme chemistry. So we start with blast, we go over to... So, you can also combine these elements to get some bonus effects, which will help you in game. And well, some weapons you can buy, build, etc. sometimes come with these status effects, and they could be pretty cool, because when they come with free status effects or even elements, you could pretty much add another element to it to just be able to get something pretty cool. The first one we're going to be checking out is when you combine heat and cold, which will create a blast effect, which will pretty much knock down enemies. If you ever seen those red barrels lying around in Warframe and you manage to hit one, they blow up, and that's pretty much what you can be doing in due time as you use your guns, your bullets, all your swords, and everything. And who doesn't like a good explosion? Because they can knock back your enemies. And well, you can finish them off with a finisher attack. Next up on the list, we got what happens when you combine cold with toxic. Well, you get viral, which will pretty much damage your health really, really badly. It's insanely badly. It's kind of insane. You really want to use viral if you're able to, because this will damage the health. And if you're going up against Infested, it's pretty good. Grenier's pretty good against Corpus. And it's really all up to you, because this just damages their max health, and it's pretty insane. What happens when you combine toxic with electricity? No one would have guessed it, but you get cohesive, which pretty much goes right through armor and damages your health, and I believe also causes a bleed out effect. I'm not too sure about that, but pretty much it reduces all of your armor permanently, and you're stuck with your health and shield. So this is really good against Grenier, because their max health is pretty much also their armor, and if you have cohesive, hit them once, they get that effect, and now they just have health. Even though their orange will still be over their bar, they're just going to have health, and they're going to die pretty much 2 times faster, which is insane. Then you're going to go ahead and combine electricity with fire to get radiation, which is going to lower their accuracy, and well, they can also attack for you. Radiation is not something I use a lot of, but it's weird. It just lowers their accuracy, and I guess they're able to fight for you, or maybe this means you can hit your teammates. I'm not sure how radiation works exactly, but pretty much it just lowers their accuracy from what we can tell. But wait, there's more. Like always, what happens when you combine cold with electricity? You get magnetic. I know it doesn't sound that powerful, but this is one of the most useful abilities in the game, because it takes down your max shield. That's right, you hit a corpus with a magnetic effect, boom, shield gone. Now they just have health going there for those 1-2 hits, and boom, they're dead. It's insane, and it's really good when you have an electricity whip, and you combine that with cold, and there you go. It's super insane. You should really check out that because it's meta. And what happens when you combine heat with toxic? Well, you get yourself gas, which is what those little flying things do. They spew out gas, and this will pretty much lower your health pretty insanely if you stay inside of it. And what does that mean for the enemies? Well, they're gonna die insanely quick if you're able to get some toxic and throw it into the air. That's not where it stops. No, we have to go deeper. Some of these weapons you can get on the market. They will come with their own little custom effects, just like the Licata. It's a whip that comes pre-built with electricity, and if you go ahead and you put some cold on this, you'll be able to have yourself magnetic and pretty much go against the corpus, go whoop, boom, boom, and they're just gonna be really bad. But as you can notice here, I have electricity running through my weapon, which, yes, that is something that happens in this game. You can see your status effects on your weapons. Let's go ahead and get a status effect here. Let's go ahead and get ourselves toxic. Throw on toxic. Now our weapon's gonna have a toxic effect onto it. It's pretty awesome. You can combine those to get some pretty awesome effects. And you know, like I said, some of these weapons will come pre-built with their own little effects, and you can combine those with other effects because who doesn't love free effects? Am I right? Well, that's going to do it here today, Tenno. Hope you guys did enjoy your day at school today, and I'll see you all next time when I can. And I think next episode we're going to check out, well, I'm not too sure, but we're still covering the basics. So make sure you guys get your ribbon in Warframe to support Cancer Awareness Month for leukemia. Cancer is something that is devastating, and I've lost multiple family members due to cancer and friends. And if you want to show your support in Warframe, you can get this free ribbon attached to your Warframe, and you can be super cool running around in missions and show it off. Like your Iatan sculptures that you didn't want to sell because you want to collect them all. Pokemon. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys give this video a like, you comment down below, and subscribe if you're telling me what you want to learn about next in Warframe. We're going to be covering absolutely everything of everything in this series. And make sure you guys check the description for all the links. You guys can join my Discord server. You guys can ask me personal questions or just talk to me, play games with me. And you guys also have access to my Instagrams and Twitters, and I might make another new Instagram account. Yep, I'd probably have 3 by then, but I might do it. I might. I don't know. But yeah, good video.